Hey Jamba, today is June 22nd, 2025. I'm here to talk to you about how I struggle to hold on my village values while adopting the city life. Before we start, as many of you who has been following my story today, you knew I was raised in the village and I spent 7 years in the village. And that's where I did my primary one to primary six. And now at Nyawara Lower Basic School, they didn't have grade 7. So unluckily, but for me, so luckily, because I wanted to come back. I wanted to come back to the city. And I was lucky. They didn't have grade 7, now I have to come back. But coming back, I had to bring, I have to bring along my values. And the values I mastered at the village were the value of hard work, the art of discipline, the essence of generosity, and also how to treat people with respect and decency, and also how to manage myself in every situation and in every environment, knowing how to operate in any way I am. And now I'm coming to the city where things are a little bit different because at the city, not everybody have same values. So values are based on location, areas, or a particular compound. You'll see two compounds have completely different values based on how they raise their kids. So, coming to the city, I wanted to maintain my village values because I know those values can get me far in life while at the same time, adapting to the city life and also able to make friends and also live and enjoy my life the best as I can. And now, in my mind, these two world classes. And now, how do I find a balance? That was the question. And based on my experience, it was always work in progress. And three things helped me. First, I understand my history. I understand why I was taken to the village in the first place. So the worst case scenario to happen was, me coming back to the city and still doing this stuff I used to do before I went to the village. And that was a no-go area. And the other thing that's helped me out was I was very mindful of my present. I studied the people who were at the village and they came back to the city. I was watching them, how they react, how they operate, how they adapt, and picking and choosing what I want, from them and what I don't want. The stuff that I like, the way they're doing it, and the stuff I don't like. So I was very mindful about that. And third, sorry, I was very focused on the person I want to be tomorrow. I have an ideal vision where I want to take my life. And with that, I was very mindful, my surrounding, the friends I make and the people I want to hang around and where I want to put myself. So all of this just to protect my ideals, values, and learn in the village, while at the same time finding balance in the city and also able to live a wonderful life and making friends, and going about my business. So, it wasn't an easy task because I already saw many people who were raised in different part of the country and they came to the city and they adapt the city mentality. And end of the day, because of that, many people tend to, struggle in life, and some of them didn't meet their potential. Some of them, before they realized what they were doing, it was kind of little bit too late in order for them to adjust. So I was trying to avoid all of that. So to you guys out there, it doesn't matter where you live. You can be living in Serekunda, New York City, you know, Spain, Italy, anywhere in the world. Your roots are your roots. The values you had, in your roots, those are your values. Yes, you can adapt, to different culture, different environment, but you have to be very selective. I want to stress about that. You have to be very selective in terms of what you want at each particular time. Sometimes you may want things at this time, at the time is not the right thing for you. So you have to be very selective, in terms of what you want and the people you hang around with and the people you surround yourself with. This is very important in order for you to find a balance between your sense of identity and the person who you are, and also adapting to different environment where you should at least able to live a wonderful life. So if you have this kind of experience, please share, put it in the comment, and let me hear your story. And also, don't forget to subscribe. As next week, I'm gonna tell you a very interesting story, and that story changed my educational path, for life. And it was something that was so deep, it affected me so much that I was able to change how I approach my schooling life. Thank you for watching. All right, take care of yourself.